Hello and welcome back to the TV Show Club, the club where we talk about TV shows that we've been recently watching, viewing and enjoying them, and know what you've been recently watching and enjoying, and if you've seen what we're about to talk about, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I think I said the same thing when House of Dragon Season 1 started, but oh my god have I missed Westeros. Like, just being in this world, I have missed. Being in this just broken, brilliant world, this just absolutely incredible... Oh, it's so good. I love everything about this universe. Just the characters, the war, the dragons, and just everything about it. And House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 1 was no exception. I am so glad that this season's back. The season's off with a boom, and a mighty boom at that, like from start to finish. I loved Season 1 of House of Dragon. I thought it was such a brilliant start to a new show. It had some differences from Game of Thrones that separated it, while still bringing in everything that actually made Game of Thrones as absolutely brilliant as it was. It was so good. Just catching back up with all these characters, seeing just the fallout from Season 2, just seeing how things are going down a spiral that they cannot stop. The Greens are just... bastards. Like, honestly, they are just doing everything wrong, and I can't wait for the Targaryen rise. Honestly, I hope it happens. I don't know if it will happen because I've never read the books of this, and I can't really remember the sort of the references they make to this war in Game of Thrones, so I actually can't remember how this ends or how this just goes about, but I can't wait. Like, the fact that there's just all these dragons and rage from both sides is just outrageous, and the fallout of episode 1 is going to be ridiculous. I obviously have been a fan for Game of Thrones for years. I started watching it around season 3 or 4, and I've loved it ever since. I absolutely adored growing up watching it, and I know how dark and twisted these shows can get, but to kill off a child and behead them in front of their mother was outrageous. Like, I was watching this like, what? For the fact of just having the balls to go that way and just doing that, like, I thought they were going to go for the one with the eye patch, I can't remember his name, but to go for the young king, and also to sort of have him be there in the council meeting earlier on and see that he's just a playful, like, little boy is... honestly, just it's so wrong, but I love it at the same time because the fallout of that is going to be outrageous. I don't even think the Targaryen side, any of them, will actually agree with the action of doing this. I don't know. I honestly... we're in for a good season. We're in for such a good season. I cannot wait. Watching House of the Dragons makes me realise how poorly written a lot of other shows are. Like, I watched The Acolyte from Star Wars or Marvel shows, and what this one episode does covers more than probably a whole, like, 3 or 4 episodes of a Star Wars show. It brings so many character moments, character development. It does so much in the time that it's given. And it's just so well written, and it looks brilliant. The dragons look good. The dragons look insane. The set designs, this world feels massive and grandiose, and just the cities feel lively, and the settings that all these people are in are so different, and it just feels like this world is live and real. It doesn't feel like a stage set. It feels real, and I love it for that. I love the throne room and just the developments of that, and seeing the old king statue sort of being put up. The plot points that this first episode covers, I need to start, like, sort of remembering everyone's names because I can't remember everyone's. It's hard to keep track of everyone. But I love it. The way that they started the first episode in, the North. Just seeing the North makes me happy. Seeing the Stark symbol, the Stark music, the characters and the way they're dressed and the way they talk. I'm like, I miss being here. I miss just seeing the North thrive. Just with the wall and just their sort of laws. And they're the only, like, decent faction, I feel like, in this whole world. Like, they're the only decent people. You go from them and then you go to King's Landing and you're just like, this is like LA against like California or something, where it's like fake versus just like actual people. Not even California, that was an awful example, but I think you get what I mean. I love the North, I love the Starks, it's brilliant, and I want to see more. I don't think we will get any more of the Starks or being up north this season, but it would be really cool to see something else and in some other timeline or whatever. I want the Starks. I want not the North content, to be honest. But anyway, let me know, what did you think of the first episode of House of Dragons, and I will see you next time on the TV Show Club.